also, to Nicaragua too, I am not this champion of all that is dark and dreary and incapable of happiness and just good, wholesome, clean fun, whatever the fuck you want to call it. In fact, there's this article that actually made me laugh, and I'm going to imitate my own laugh. That's my laugh when I read something like this. Essentially, what this is about is these two different Baptist pastors from two completely different states essentially suggested that gays should be executed. That the government should set laws that actually impose on whoever defines himself as gay, I guess, and just execute them. He did not say that we should commit vigilante justice and kill them ourselves. They specifically said the government should set laws against homosexuality. And it's good that they actually pointed that out specifically so that people can't go on claiming they're advocating murdering gay people. Because they're not. They believe that should actually be the law. And there is a clear distinction there. Do I agree with them? Not really. I don't agree with that because I think it's too easily to get into gray area of how do you prove someone has had gay sex. I mean, obviously, most gays are just right out in the open, and a lot of people are gay in the sense that they are not having sex for reproductive purposes, and that is the definition of gay. I don't give a crap what anybody else says, because there's all this bull crap about how most sexual crimes are committed by heterosexuals. Where if they're having sex and it's not causing a baby to be born, then they're not fucking heterosexual. So, thus, all sexual crimes are of homosexual nature. Because they are not in service to reproduction. They are not specifically designed to reproduce a baby. If someone specifically raped a woman to get her pregnant, then that would be a heterosexual sexual crime. But that never happens. They rape because of power. They rape because just something's going on in their sick head. They rape because they got blue balls and she didn't feel up to it, and he's like, too bad, I'm gonna fuck you anyway. That kind of thing. And that is not heterosexual behavior. So, I just needed to point that out because I'm fucking sick of hearing people talking about this and that, about what's gay and what's heterosexual. And conveniently, it's only gay when it's nice. And then when it's mean, it's heterosexual. So, essentially what this comes down to is I just like the fact that these guys came out and said that. I don't agree with them. I don't need to agree with them. It's just the fact that at least they're thinking outside the box. At least they're into something. At least they're getting out there and bothering to penetrate this matrix system we are all infected with. We are all brainwashed into not allowing ourselves to be angry, to be dreary, to be, just exhausted with all this bullshit. That is not to suggest that that's all who I am. I'm not just this miserable guy that can't find happiness in anything. But there are a lot of problems in the world. And it's not going to get any better by pretending they do not exist. So, in that regard, I highly respect these two individuals. Whether or not I agree with their politics, or the ends to their means, or whatever, is completely besides the point. In fact, a couple of the comments section, where gays were saying that we should kill the Christians, I could be down for that too. I could be down for there being anti-Christian laws. Like I said, I don't think that's exactly a good idea. I think that's a huge gray area for abuse, because anyone could claim, oh yeah, I saw him reading a Bible, you can take my word for it. And I've done a previous video with that that feminist that Mr. Zion was all butthurt about how I do not believe that universal castration is a practical method, but at least they're thinking. At least they're thinking outside the purviews of what we're allowed to think. That's all I ask for. So, I guess that's it.